This is a song I love very, very dearly. It's not even mine. It's just a cover. It's a Kimya Dawson cover. Kimya Dawson follows me on social media, on Instagram now. Kimya motherfucking Dawson. My hero from childhood. Like, she was the artist who inspired me to write music in the first place. She's the one that, like, I'm obsessed with her. I've been obsessed with her for so long. And then she knows who I am. She's heard my music. She knows who I am. That's wild. I also have a photo with her. That's so funny. Oh my God. I'll show you my Kimya photo. It's so cute. I flipped out when I saw that she was following me, and I like searched through my phone to find the picture of us. It's so cute. Oh, there's a bunch of me and Rose. Oh, these are so cute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was honestly one of the best nights of my life when I met her. There's a picture of us. That's me and Kimya when I was 16. My shirt says soup on it, and I made it myself, and I was like so excited to show it to her, and she gave me some socks. And I just love her so much. She bit my face after that photo was taken. I love that picture. Oh my God, how do I get rid of it though? Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, here we go. My heart is on my sleeve. My head is in the sand. I said, how did we end up here? You said happenstance, and I didn't understand. So I made other plans, and I ran into the ocean and washed the blood off of my hands. I washed away my tears. I washed away 10 years, and I washed away the empty space in between my ears. And you said, all that I mean is that you and me didn't meet because of fate, but rather probability. And you said the truth's like corn and lies are like weeds. You said the Schrodinger equation collapsed perfectly. And I said, mercy me, be patient please, 'cause I don't know a goddamn thing about the birds and the bees. I just know what I'm like, and I'm like what I see, even though it's hard to see because you just blinded me. And if there's one thing I learned in chemistry, is that the gain of electrons is reduction, obviously. But you can't see electrons without machines, and you can't tell from my inflection if I'm being mean. And I don't know if I can take you seriously. Sometimes elections depend on the absentees, and my family and my friends and all the little kids that love me make me strong. And no matter how this ends, I know I'll never, ever, ever be alone. Someday I'll be an old lady with a big dress and an apron, a babushka and bare feet. I'll be out in my garden on my hands and knees, and I'll be singing a song that is really sad and sweet. Mommy and Daddy, your baby is grown, and the smell of the cold wet dirt reminds me of home. That's a wonderful song by Kimya Dawson. It's called Chemistry. It's one of my favorites. Oh, you like my Daniel Johnston poster? My partner just framed it. I was like, it's a tapestry, and it used to just hang in my room. And I was like, we just moved to this new place, and I was like, I want to put my poster up. And he was like, yeah, but we have to frame it because we're adults. And I was like, humanly possible, preferably 0. That's amazing. Congrats. All right, y'all, this song is so cute. This is one of my favorite songs by Kimya. When I go for a drive, I like to pull off to the side of the road. Turn out the lights, get out and look up at the sky. And I do this to remind me that I'm really, really tiny in the grand scheme of things. And sometimes this terrifies me, but it's only really scary because it makes me feel serene in a way I never thought I'd be, because I've never been so grounded and so humbled and so one with everything. I am grounded, I am humbled, I am one with everything. Rock and roll is fun, but if you ever hear someone say you are huge, look at the moon, look at the stars, look at the sun, look at the ocean and the desert and the mountains and the sky. Say I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. I am just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye. When I met Genevieve, I really liked it when she said what she said about the giant and the lemmings on the cliff. She said, I like giants, especially girl giants, 'cause all girls feel too big sometimes, regardless of their size. When I go for a drive, I like to pull off to the side the road and run and jump into the ocean in my clothes. I'm smaller than a poppy seed inside a great big bowl, and the ocean is a giant that can swallow me whole. So I swim for all salvation and I swim to save my soul, but my soul is just a whisper trapped inside a tornado. So I flip to my back and I float and I sing. I am grounded, I am humbled, I am one with everything. I am grounded, I am humbled, I am one with everything. So I talked to Genevieve and almost cried when she said that the giant on the cliff wished that she was dead, and the lemmings on the cliff wished that they were dead. So the giant told the lemmings why they ought to live instead. When she thought of all those reasons why they ought to live instead, it made her holy fucking shit. I'm gonna barf. I'm gonna barf. I'm gonna barf. Kimya, Kimya Dawson, Kimya Dawson.
Hi.
Are you certain? Are you sure?
I'm in my bed tent.
I'm gonna fucking pee myself.
I just saw that you were live and clicked on it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Girl, I've been like talking about you. I was like, oh my God, Kimya Dawson like inspired me to write music when I was a kid, and I was like, I'm just gonna play a bunch of Kimya songs.
No way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
That's so cool.
I used to play all your music at farmers markets, but I was always like, this isn't my music. This is Kimya Dawson. Y'all look her up. Like
That's so funny because I was just texting with my friend Clyde. Do you know Clyde? I do. I've found some like really cute open mic rooms in there. And also there's like, oh, this is really out of tune. Hold on. There's like a filmmaker room that I go in a lot, even though I'm not a filmmaker.
just to listen to them talk about it.
Yeah, it ends up just late at night. They usually end up just talking about like ice cream and like they had like a really long conversation the other night about dog boners.
Oh, nice. Those are always so uncomfortable. I never know how to handle that.
Yeah, I'm like panicky, so this is just so out of tune.
Are you panicking because it's out of tune?
No, because I'm nervous.
Oh, you're nervous. That happens to you?
Every time. It
Really?
even happens to me if I'm like in a clubhouse room and people are just talking and I'm like, I think of something to say and then I wait so long to say it that then they start talking about something else and then I'm like, oh, I really wanted to say that thing. And then I, and then I'm like, but I'll sound so weird if I just like bring up something from like 20 minutes ago.
I don't think that's weird. I think that's just absolutely human.
Okay, it's maybe in tune. So it's just this little thing I've been putzing around with.
All right.
I'm a pigeon in a parking garage, and I'm a matchstick in a storm. I'm a wet piece of tissue paper in Antarctica, trying to keep you warm. I'm a human fetus in a titmouse egg, hatching a plan to be reborn. And I'm a perfect pat of butter, sliding off an ear of corn. I'm a perfect pat of butter as it hits the dirty floor. But I'm doing my best to keep it together. I'm doing my best in this unbearable weather. I'm doing my best not to fall apart. I'm a total mess, but I've got a good heart. This is just a test, but it's gonna be really, 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 really hard to pass. I've got one foot on the ceiling and the other on the gas. With the pedal to the metal, how you gonna wipe that ass? Tell your friends you love them in the morning. Everything can change here without warning. But I'm doing my best to keep it together. I'm doing my best in this unbearable weather. I'm doing my best not to fall apart. I'm a total mess, but I've got a good heart. I'm a total mess. 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 I'm a total mess.
That was so beautiful.
Aw, thanks.
Wow. That was amazing. When did you write that?
Oh, I've just, like, I guess, let's see. A few weeks ago, I was waiting in I have Kaiser insurance and they do COVID testing in the underground parking garage.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was in the parking garage and there were a bunch of pigeons stuck in there, like 2 levels down. And so I just made it up in the car while I was waiting.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Thanks. It's nice. I'm glad I caught you.
Yeah, I'm so glad. It's so random. Like every time that so far that we've encountered each other, it's been uh such a weird coincidence. I,
I know. Well, someone actually sent me the link to that story. And they were like,
oh, okay.
look, 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 look.
That's so weird. Like to be flipping through someone's story and then okay, that makes more sense. That's nice.
Yeah. They're like, you have to see this. It's so nice.
Yeah, I hype you up a lot. Don't worry.
Ah,
I'm out here.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
You helped me a lot when I was like a little suicidal, depressed addict child.
Ah, yeah. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you got through that.
And I'm sure I'm one of thousands, you know.
Oh,
That's what's so cool.
I was one too.
Yeah.
Not so much child, in my 20s.
Yeah. I burnt out real quick. I had a couple months of legal drinking and then I was like, I'm out. Tap.
Yeah. I actually didn't, I was vice president of the Just Say No Club in high school. Uh-huh. I have pictures. I'll try to find a picture and I'll post it of me wearing a shirt that's like my choice drug free and it's a tie dye.
Wow, one of those
Yeah.
cool
No, I
kids.
used to like travel to conventions like doing interpretive dance in front of Nancy Reagan. Like that's how sober I was.
No. Oh
and
my,
then and then in my 20s, well, I think when I was 18 and I went to college in Boston, like I got stoned at a playground in Cambridge and did a backflip like off the swing and landed on my head, and that was weird. And then one of my roommates, like my second year in college, slipped me acid, which was really fucked up because I'd never drank before. And so I was just like, what's happening? But a friend of mine took me to a straight edge party and nobody knew that I was high on acid because I didn't want them to know because they were all my straight edge friends.
how embarrassing. Oh my
Yeah, it
God.
was really weird. And then like 2 years later I drank for the first time. Like
Wow.
after I was 21. And then by 20, I think I was 26 when I went to rehab. So it was
Wow.
like a 5 year like crazy bender.
That's insane. I can't
Yeah.
even imagine.
And
I
like
was,
the very first time I drank, I like drove. We drove from Olympia to Mexico with like some of my friends, and we were like at some place on the beach, and this guy like put me in a headlock and like poured shots down my throat, and then I was like, "Woo!" And then like a month later, I was at a staff party for this coffee shop I worked at, and they were making like amaretto cookies, and I was like, oh, that smells good. And I just was like, I'm just gonna take a sip of the amaretto. And then next thing I knew, I was like wearing the dude's like mom's clothes and like singing on top of the piano. And then I
that's
was just like, here we go. Here we go.
that's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
the headlock move in Mexico is a real cultural phenomenon. It's
Yeah.
amazing how they feel so comfortable and
Yeah.
confident.
They like, got me in the headlock, poured the shot in my mouth, and then shook me really
Yep.
hard.
The shaking that really gets you. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
usually really gross too. Like I think it's I went to Senior Frogs one time in Cancun. I was 13,
Ooh.
and my dad let me come in. My sisters dressed me up like a common whore, just to make me look like I was old enough to be there.
Wow.
I had like this mini skirt on that was just a strip of denim. It was like,
Amazing. Yikes. And
and they did the
they
head.
shook you up.
They shook me up real good.
Wow. Yeah, it's like I, you know, with family history, I should have known that something like that would happen when I started. But I
Yeah,
think I just got confident because I was sober for so long that
yeah,
I was just like, well, if I've had this kind of self control for such a long time, then I can just have some amaretto from the cookies and I'll be fine. But it
yeah.
was literally like that first time. And then it was just like, all right, I am an alcoholic,
Yeah.
like binge, blackout, drunk,
Yeah.
popping all kinds of pills. Yeah. But, we got through it. Look at us.
Look,
Woohoo!
look at us. I remember like smoking weed and drinking and listening to Year 10 and crying.
Oh, you were
And
like, someday
just
I'll
one
have
day,
10 years.
yeah. Like I knew I had to get sober from the second I started using when I was like 15.
Yeah.
I was like, I know this is not going to last because I knew I was an addict before I tried anything. I just,
Yeah.
I was well aware. I was also one of those kids that was like, I'm never going to do drugs. I hate
Yep. Yeah.
them. But,
Yeah. It's
yeah.
hard. Especially if you are a kid and you know adults that do it, it's really easy to just feel like, Like, fuck that, I'll never do that to
Oh yeah.
people in my life.
Yeah.
But I
Very.
used to, even when I was in like the Just Say No Club, I would go to every single party with my friends, and I would climb. Like, there were in my town, there were a lot of parties in the woods, and I would climb trees and just look down and be like, I could see everybody from up here. Like, I'm gonna keep an eye on everyone and make sure everyone's okay. I was like surveillance.
That's such a weird image, Kimya.
I was like, no one will die on my watch.
Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, I'm the one dying on your watch.
Not on my watch. Nope.
Oh my goodness.
I got my eye on you, kid.
That's amazing.
Right.
Wow. Thank you for coming on here. This was so
Yeah.
wonderful.
Oh my
I was
God.
gonna sleep.
What?
I was gonna go to sleep. I was like, I was FaceTime with my girlfriend, and I was like, all right, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go. And then it was like good night. And then I went live, and then she logged here, and so she was like, hey, and I was like, hey.
Wow. This is only the third time I've ever been on live.
Wow.
So one time I sang one song, and then I went on with AJJ once with
Oh,
Sean, and then this. That's it.
wow. Cute. It's fun. It's kind of addicting.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of, I keep forgetting to look, but it's kind of fun to see people commenting in real time.
Yeah, I like it. Oh my God, Kimya, you should do, I don't know if this is a suggestion. You can take it or leave it. The, the Stereo app, have you heard of it?
Nope.
Oh, it's cool. It's really cute. Bob showed it to me. It's basically like it's a live podcast. So, and you can do it with a friend, and it's not like your face. It's like a little emoji that like talks
Oh,
like
cool.
you. I mean, it looks like you, and then and then it moves its mouth as you speak in real
Oh,
time.
that's funny.
And then people can call in as if it's like a radio show, and then you
Oh,
like
that's
push the
nice.
button, but you can't pick and choose like who you're gonna play, like whose questions you're gonna play. Just
Oh,
like
you just like push it and somebody random will be there.
yeah. So
Oh,
sometimes
that's
it's just
cool.
like hey, and sometimes it's like hey, this question is for Ezra. Hi, So it's
Yeah. So
cute.
could you do like old school radio and be like, okay, whoever I pick is gonna win movie passes.
Yes, you can do that.
I used to like call the local radio station. I was so good at being like caller number 5, like I could just do it every time. And
Really?
and yeah, and so they had a rule that they put in place where you were only allowed to win like once every 2 weeks. So I would like give all my friends names and addresses and be like, this is Joey,
Oh my
you
God.
to win passes. And then the DJ on the station actually was when I played at Carnegie Hall for the REM tribute. She was the MC of that show. And I was just like, wait a minute, like I used to win movie passes from you all the time.
Did she remember?
No. But I was so excited that I was like starstruck. That's like that's the kind of thing that made me starstruck. Like, you were the tiny town radio DJ that I used to win movie tickets from.
Oh, that's cute though.
Yeah, it was like to a tiny theater that only had 2 screens that were like not much bigger than like a large TV. And the guy who took the tickets, like, he was missing one of his thumbs, and he would like just rub his stump on your hand when he took your ticket, like intentionally, like sexy stump rub. It was really
How does that?
interesting.
Wait, how much of his thumb was missing?
Like pretty much the whole thing.
The whole thing. So it's
And
just
so you'd go to hand him the ticket, and he would just be like, and
no,
you're like, I'm 13.
no. I don't know if I would like that. I might.
No,
I
no,
don't.
that used to happen a lot. Like, I don't know, maybe it was like a New York thing, but that used to happen with like toll collectors too a lot, where
Hmm.
they would like caress your hand when they took your money.
I don't like it. No. No.
Yeah.
You know
Anyway.
what? Like when the day you followed me, I was hanging out at Todrick Hall's house with Bob. We were in
Uh-huh.
the bedroom, and like he was showing us all these songs that he'd never like put out or anything,
Uh-huh.
and so fucking starstruck by this entire interaction. And then I found at my phone, and I saw that you had followed me like 2 minutes ago or whatever, and I almost threw up, and I like I had to get up. And, hi, Todrick Hall. Where's your bathroom? And
That's so good.
and just like internally screamed, and then I came back out to like hang out with them again after.
Well, that's my goals, to like make people like cry and puke.
You did it. You fucking did it.
Yes.
You're achieving your goals. Good for you.
Yeah. I have, big dreams, big dreams.
You're amazing.
I'm like crying a little.
You're crying a little, but
I'm so proud of myself.
you're just proud of yourself. Yeah.
Yes. Mission accomplished.
I'm really proud of you too. See, it's
Thanks.
all about setting intentions, really.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite thing on Clubhouse is there's a club called Helping Homies Win, and every morning they do affirmations, but it's at 7 a.m, and so I Pacific time, it's at 7, and so I set my alarm for 7 and then I hear like 2 of them and I fall back to sleep, but then I'm just like subconsciously I'm absorbing all of these like manifestations.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just like, these people really believe in themselves, and maybe it's gonna like get in there somehow.
That's beautiful. I used to do that with this social media addicts anonymous meeting. I would attend in my mind because I knew what time it was, and I would set my alarm, and I would be like, I could go to that thing because it's good for me, and then I just go back to sleep. I'm like, just gonna really think about social media addiction today instead.
Wow.
Because if you just think about it enough,
Yeah. Huh.
you get cured.
I probably could use that too. Maybe we can have some, meetings, some private social media addiction meetings on social media.
Oh my God. My live is gonna end in 1 minute and 40 seconds, it says.
Cool.
All right. Well,
you should sing us one more song.
One more song?
Since I interrupted you.
In 1 minute and 30 seconds. No, that's I feel like I can't do it.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. All right. It's just gonna go. That's it. Okay. Girl, baby, slap her ass and say hello. All her toes have been counted, swaddled in pink instead of yellow. Girl, baby, why do the kids locked in the pen? Oh baby, where'd you get those scissors? All the Barbies are turning into Ken. Whoa, why she doesn't like it, I just can't conceive. Wish she'd quit her crying. Girl, baby means so much to me. Whoa, means so much to me. It's ending.
I'm so excited to make songs together someday.
Let's do it.
Yay.
All right, Kimya.
Okay. Good night.
Motherfucking Dawson.